Hello guys, welcome to Net Experts. My name is Sudhanshu Kapoor. Today we'll talk about IPv6 part 3. Okay, we already talked about part 1 and part 2 in the previous lectures. Now today we'll talk about part 3. Okay. Now in this video we'll talk about how to write the IP version 6 addresses. Okay. So as you already know that IP version 6 is a 128 bits address. We already discussed this in the past videos. Okay, so now we'll talk about the write, or you can say that how we can write the IPv6 version 6 addresses. Like imagine that in IPv4 what we can do, we can use dot. Like if I need to write IPv4 address like 10.0.0.1, this is the IPv4 address. In this one digit we have 8 bits, right? This digit is known as octet. Now we talk about the IPv6. In IPv6 we have only 4 digits. Okay, like imagine if I write F. Okay, now we can use semicolon to you can say that to differentiate the segments. Okay, so like over there, like I use like this semicolon, then 0001, then imagine 00AB. Okay, then we can go for like AB 89. Then imagine like 8901, 1 2 3 4 5, then 0036, then 0002, and then BC89, like this. So this is what we have the IPv6 address actually. Okay, so we have 8 segments, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. As you can see that in one segment we have how many bits? 16 bits. Over there we have 8 bits, over there we have 16 bits. Okay, and we have 4 digits only. Okay, fine. So let's go for 16 plus 16 plus 16 plus 16. Then we calculate like this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 is equal to 128. So if you calculate all these 16s into 8, so the answer is 128 like this. Okay, so this is the way how we can write the IPv6. Okay, now now we understand how we can write the IPv6. We can segregate our segment with the help of column. Okay, now the rule 1. Now we understand the rule 1. Now rule 1 says if two segments contain consecutive zeros. Okay, like this, like if I can go for that, like imagine I can imagine that like this. I have like this, like imagine we have F, this is the first segment, and then we have 0 0 0 0, then we have 0 0 0 0, then we have like 0A to B, then this is the 4th, then we have 0 0 to B. Okay, then we have B C 8 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6, then we have 2 2 1 1, and then we have imagine 0 1 2 3, like this. Okay, so in this we have 2 consecutive zeros, means with 2 segments we have regularly 2 zeros, means both are the 0 zeros, there is no number. Okay, so we can represent that segments as column. So if I abbreviate this, if you can say that if I write short in this IPv6, so how we can write like this: F, then 2 colon. Okay, because we have 2 regular zeros in my 2 segments. Okay, and then we can go for 0A to B, then same method is 0 0 to B, BC89, then 2 2 1 1, then 0 1 2 3, like this. Okay, but this is the abbreviate form of IPv6. If you want to go for the abbreviate form, if you want to go for the short form, okay, if you like this, okay, or someone you can see that you can see in the anywhere that it shows like this. Okay, so it means that we have how many? 1 2 3 4 5 6 segments are there. Means I write 6 segments, but 2 is missing. So for that too I can use this 2 columns. So it's understood that those 2 segments has all zeros. There is no other number is there. Okay, so this is the rule 1. Okay, we need to understand. If you want to use the short form of IPv6. Okay, now rule 2 is must be used to represent the largest number of 16 bits of 0 as possible. It means that, like imagine that if I talk about like that. Now what is this rule 2 meaning is that now what we have right now we have only two zeros. Two segment is only, we have 2 segment, that is 0 0. That's it. other are as some values. Okay, now imagine that. Now imagine that if you have like this, like we have f, like we have 0 0 0 0, then 0 0 0 0, then we have 2a b c, then we have 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then we have a b c d like this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 segments are there. Okay. Now, how we can abrogate this this form now? Now we have over there we have 2 zeros, so we can use double colon over there. Okay, and over there we have 3 zeros. Right? Consecutive 3 segment is 0 are zeros. So now, like in some cases you told me that okay sir, we can go like this: f double colon, then 2a b c, then double colon, because we have there also we have consecutive zeros. Okay, so we can go for double colon, and then we have a b c d. Okay, we can write like this, but this is a wrong. You can say that this is not a right format. Okay, this is very wrong. Okay, we not able to use double colon twice in one IPv6. Understood? So if I need to use now double colon, so where I can use, where we have a largest number of zeros, where we have a largest set of zeros. Okay, so in over there what we have, if you see closely in this, so we have there also, there we have a 2 zeros and there we have 3 zeros. So where I can use the semicolon, I go for f, then 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0, and then we have a 2a b c, and then we can use double colon over there. For this we can use double colon, and then we can go for a b c d. This is the correct form of abbreviation of IPv6. This is for rule 2. Okay, so if you have largest number of sets you have, and it's continuously 0 is larger as compared to previous one. Okay, so where we can use double colon. This is the second rule. Okay, so we already learned 2 rules, rule number 1 and rule number 2. Okay, now we talk about the remove deading zeros. Now deading zeros means what? Like imagine that. Now like we have like this f colon 0 to ab, then we have a 0 0 ab, then we have 0 0 bd. Okay, 1 2 3 4, then we have 0 4 5 6, then we have 2 1 4 6 6 3 and 3 6, and then we have imagine 0 a b c, and then we have a b c d. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This is my, like imagine this is my IPv6 address. Okay, now what is the meaning of deading zeros? Deading zero means if you want to abbreviate, or you can say you want to means short this kind of IPv6 also. Okay, you want to short, or we can say you want to abbreviate this kind of IP address. How we can go for that? Like as you can see that deading zero means remove the zero. Means how you can say that? Like imagine that this is my number. Okay, so if your zero starts like this, if your zeros are in the left side, okay, so you can remove that zeros as well. Okay, like imagine, like how we can go for that? Like imagine that if you have, okay, we can change this one. Like you go for 5 1 0 0. Okay, now we can show that. Like imagine over there we can write f. Then we have, now this zero is beyond that the number. Okay, so what we can go for that? We can remove this zero. We can write like this 2ab. We don't want to use 0. Okay, now over there we have 2 zeros, so you can remove those zeros, write only AB. Now again we have 2 zeros, then BD again. Now over there we have 0 means after the numbers, so we are not able to remove these zeros. We always deading zeros means you can say that deleting zeros above the number, not before the number, not after the numbers. Okay, so you can go for like 5100. Over there we can 2416, and we have again 10, so you can go for A B C, and then we have A B C D like this. So like this you can abbreviate your IPv6. This is the third rule. Okay, so first rule, you can use 2 colon if you have a consecutive zeros in the segments. Second rule, if you have a large number of zeros in the segments. Okay, so over there we can use 2 colon. Okay, like imagine in two segments, there are two segments we have double zero, and after that we have like we have second and third segment we have two zeros, and we have 5, 6, 7, 8 segments we have again proper zeros. Okay, so we can use a semicolon on 5, 6, and 6, 7, 8 segments for double semicolon for 5, 6, 7, 8 because they have larger zeros as compared to 2 or 3 segment. Okay, so third rule, we can deadening the zeros. So so if you want to if you want to write short like this, so you can remove these zeros. You can remove only zeros before the numbers. Like if I have like this, so 2ab 0 is before 2ab, so that's why we can remove it. We are not able to remove these zeros because these zeros are visible after the number. Okay, so we are not able to go for that like this. So this is the third rule. Now fourth rule we have, if there are multiple places where double semicolon can be used and the number of zeros are the same, so use double semicolon on the leftmost set of zones. Now what is the meaning of this? Now let's see. If I go for the meaning, so like imagine that now we have like this, like we have A, B, C, D, then we have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, okay, and then we have 2, 3, 4, 6, then we have A, B, C, 0, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, then we have 4 zeros, these segments too. Now we have B, C, E, F, like this. This is my IPv6. Now you can closely see this, that what we have in this whole IPv6, we have two consecutive 0 sets. This is 1 and this is 2. These two segments has consecutive zeros. Now we are confused. Now where we can use, I already told you that we not use double semicolon in one IPv6 segments. So what we can do in this cases? Okay, what we can do, we always use semicolon of our left side of IPv6. Okay, so if I need to abbreviate this, so how we can go for that? We can go like this: A, B, C, D, and then we can go for double colon because this is the left side of my IPv6. Okay, most left side, you can say that. It's the most left side. Okay, and then we can go for 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, we can do this same A, B, C, 0. Okay, now how we can go for this? We can do also short. Like you have that with the if you see this digit, so there are all zeros. So we can write like this 0, and over there also we will go for 0, and then we can go for B, C, E, F, like this. Okay, understand the concepts. Understand that if you have a similar consecutive zeros in one IPv6, okay, so what we need to do, we can see the leftmost consecutive zeros in the IPv6. We can see only the left side. Okay, there is a left side. If you can divide this, this is the left and this is the right. So we need to see the left side only. Okay, fine. This is what we have. If in case you have similar consecutive zeros on both the sides. Okay, I already told you that we have our IPv6 has divided into two parts. Okay, the 64 bits are separate and the 64 bits are separate. Okay, so we'll discuss in part 4 that what is the separate bits are there. So we can say that on the left side we have, if the consecutive zeros are same left and right, so we always use semicolon on the left side. We not use semicolon on the right side. This is the fourth rule. Okay, understood? The last one we have, rule 5, cannot be used to shorten a single bit set of zeros. Now what is the meaning is, the last thing you need to understand is, like imagine we have, imagine again A, B, C, D, and we have 0, 0, 0, 0, then we can go for 2, A, B, C, then we have B, C, D, E, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, then we have 0, 0, 4, 6, then 1, 3, 2, 6, 6, then we have 2, A, B, 1, and then we have 5, 6, 8, 6. Like this. Okay, now cannot be used to shorten a single bit of set of zeros. We are not able to use colon in this IPv6 because we have only one consecutive zeros. There is no two consecutive zeros. we need minimum 2 consecutive zeros to use colon. So in this, we are not able to use colon. In this, what we can write? We can write like this: A, B, C, D, and then for these zeros, we use only this zero, or single zero. And then we can go for 2A, B, C, then we can go for B, C, D, E. Okay, and then over there we have a zero before with the number, so we remove the zeros, we can go for 46 only. And then we can go for 1, 3, 2, 6, then 2A, B, 1, and then 5, 6, 8, 6, like this. Okay, remember always where we can use semicolon, where we have a 2 consecutive zeros, 2 set of consecutive zeros, means in 2 segments we have all zeros. In that case we can use semicolon. Okay, if we have only one segment, only 0, another we don't have zeros, so we're not able to use colon in that case. So we have 5 roots. Okay, so like this we can how we can write the IPv6. Okay, so I hope you're able to understand this session, guys. If you have any doubt, anything, any comment, and please do comment, guys. I'm not seen any comments in my last 2 videos. Okay, so I think so you understand everything. Okay, if you're not able to understand anything, please comment me on this video. I surely get back to you. Okay, that's it for this session, guys. Thank you for watching.